matey, I'm Eloise, and I'm going to read you a story about the everlasting curse of the big bad rush. Now Skelly, she is a pirate, and she never tells a secret, because it's very secret. Now Skelly, she loves being first at getting everything. She needs to get every single thing every time. One day at school, she hears about this ancient legend with a treasure chest which is enchanted, and it would bring good luck. And if it was opened, it would bring good luck and hope, and it would bring a happy life, and you would always be smiling. Now Skelly was sometimes a bit of a selfish girl, and she really wanted that treasure. She thought, I could be rich just because of this. So she went to the ship, claiming she was going to the bathroom, and told the story, trying to persuade the crew. Now Jodie, another girl in school, which is a bit of a gossipy girl, she is the captain of the crew. And so she finally agreed with what Skelly had to say. And so the crew didn't really know what to do, but then since Jodie was their captain, they had to go. So here are the people in the crew. There's Skinny Bones, and he's very fat, and he always eats meat and chicken and meat and chicken and fish. He never eats vegetables. He thinks they're too boring. Now Skinny Bones has a pet parrot. The name is Squawk. It's not very unusual name, but not very usual name for a parrot. You see, every letter stands for something. Now the letters spell S-K-W-A-K. That's how you spell Squawk in the parrot's name. The S stands for Sortora. The K stands for Candy. The W stands for Worn Out, and the A stands for Amelia, and the last K stands for Cat Boom Slash. It's a very unusual name, but that's it. Now there's another person called Rattlehead. Rattlehead has a rattlesnake, and the rattlesnake is called Boo. And then there's Skelly. She just has a cat, a plain old cat, called Jen. Now Jen is a girl, which is why it's a bit of an unusual name, but if you're a pirate, you've got to have some unusual names. Jodie, she has a pet dog. Now a pet dog, but not an ordinary pet dog, a pirate dog. She called it Roger. So they went, and after that, a few days later, they went to islands because they had to capture ships to find out what their maps were. So they went to capture so many ships, and then because they needed the map. But the legends, they're wrong. They say it's a good curse with all those lives and things, but it's a bad curse. And I'm telling you, you don't want to be the one that's in the bad curse. They finally found the map to the treasure, and it was written enchanted, but in Egyptian. Luckily, Jodie, because all of the gossiping things, she had learned the Egyptian alphabet, and she's a very good rememberer, so she remembered it. So when Jodie read it, they started to go and headed for the island. Now, they knew, because they were a bit smart, pirates aren't always dumb. They knew that there were other ships on sea, other pirates, who were going to go for that treasure, since it was enchanted. So they had to be a bit quick. So they got to the island, and they digged in every single spot, and they found it under a mountain. Now that mountain, no ordinary mountain. It was a volcano, which had been dormant for a very few years. It was going to erupt. You see, not erupt, but explode the whole island. So they needed to hurry. They hurried, and when they brought it to school, every single person knew. And they were rich. That was only going to be for a few days, you see. Every day, a little black spot came out. It was called a clown's go, and it caused trouble, and trouble came. A new girl came to school. Her name was Kate, C-A-T-E. She was a bit of a bully. When she steals the treasure, they have a bit of a fight. You see, Skelly had a cutlass, but the bully won. Kate won. I don't know why, don't ask me. She won. She didn't have any armour, but she won. And that's it. It's not me who chooses. Now, every time, so she got the treasure, and so she was supposed to die because she got the treasure. And then every time she said, I want more money, or, oh no, no sun, there was a thunderstorm. And then the thunderstorm turned into a flood, turned into a tsunami, then it would turn into a bit of a bomb. And it landed on guess whose house? It wasn't really a bomb, but guess whose house? Skelly's. When she saw it, she said, oh, hey, what's that? And then went to Jodie's. And boop. And all she said was, boop, boop. And then it went to Kate's. And then, I don't know what happened. The story, it says, ... What you can do is you can invent your own the own ending of your story. And then you can send it to me.